Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cleveland Browns and the Green Bay Packers. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. A fairly short kick from the 14. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off of play action, it's Watson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offensive coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. From the gun, here's Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Everyone see this offense trying to spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside 3rd of the field, especially against man coverage. At that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Here's Watson. And he comes back with one complete. Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. they got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
They'll run with Chubb. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
They'll try again with Chubb. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Watson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And able to find Allen Lazard.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He'll go right back to Tunyon. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Rodgers.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Watson now to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play that time for Cleveland. 51 yards.
Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but He showed what he's got there.
And from where we sit, if you had told me that ball was somehow going to get from point A to point B, I mean, that was an absolute cannon shot, and he still dropped it right on the money, too.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Hunt, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line.
It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down. Here's Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Kareem Hunt from 4 yards out. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 14-0.
I always do bad my first game home for the day. I always do bad. Gotta stop doing that.
Now as they'll send this one away.
I gotta stop doing that.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on. There he goes, right side. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Packers. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent.
Like I said, I always thought I was bad.
75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the 50, it's Watson.
Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And he's going to have the hook up the shorts. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt.
Why he took an angle like that?
Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt as the first half is winding down. And the Browns would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Dancing to his left. Looking downfield for Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw is Rodgers. He finds Watson complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. first down carry by Jones.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Now Rodgers.
Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Gets past one man.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 107 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers
over the middle here. It's hauled in by Watson. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Pass complete across the formation to Melton.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Shotgun now for Rodgers. The quick slant caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Rodgers to throw once more. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
After the interception, here's Watson. Drops it off for Chubb. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Faking the give. Now Watson on the move to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 2nd and 10, Watson, and he completes it to Hunt.
Finding space at the 40. There he goes again. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
A big play that time on the catch and run. 64 yards. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. We're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. To throw is Watson.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Watson on play action. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. On 4th down. Watson. And this is caught.
This nigga Carpenter.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, 36 yards. And the Browns have pretty well put it away.
I'm gonna wait to see it. I always play the first one better, like I said.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Green Bay Packers and the Cleveland Browns. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Watson. He's going to air one out. He's got him in. Complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a 1st down. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Up the middle, Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
He's got him in, complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb, and he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Watson. Bryant has it. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Second down, another shot for Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Darnell Savage there to make the tackle. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Now it's Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Watson. Swings this out for Hunt. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap for Watson.
That's supposed to be fucking picked off.
And he is such a tough quarterback to
Fucking
defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes...
And that's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. Dalvin Peoples-Jones from 6 yards away. And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I can't pause it.